If you're anything like me, Tuesday nights meant dropping everything. The TV came on, Tim Taylor came out swinging, and for 30 minutes, nothing else in the world mattered. Home Improvement wasn't just a show. It was the sound of your living room in the 90s. That was more than 25 years ago. The people who made it feel like home. Their stories are still unfolding. 8 seasons, 204 episodes, and a family that stayed with us long after the credits rolled. Some of these faces never left the spotlight. Others walked away so quietly, we almost forgot to look for them. I'd love to know. Who were you watching Home Improvement with? A parent? A sibling? Maybe your own kids? Those Tuesday night memories are what this whole channel is built around. Share yours as we go. And it only feels right to start with the one face from Tool Time that made everyone feel a little more at ease. You can almost see it. That plaid flannel buttoned all the way up, a tape measure in the pocket, and 5 words that still land. I don't think so, Tim. Richard Karn, K-A-R-N, was Al Borland, and Al was the friend everyone hoped they'd find in real life. He never chased the spotlight. He just showed up, did things right, and made reliability feel like something worth admiring. Karn was 35 when the show began. He'd studied drama at the University of Washington before landing the role of a lifetime. After the show ended, he hosted Family Feud from 2002 to 2006. Same steady energy on a completely different stage. Today, at 70, he still carries the same spark we remember. He's been married to Tootie Roche for over 40 years. One son named Cooper. A life built with care and without fanfare. In 2025, he reunited with Tim Allen on Shifting Gears. For a moment, it felt like Tool Time never ended. He wasn't the loudest voice on that show. He never needed to be. Every household runs on someone's patience. In the Taylor house, that someone was Jill. Patricia Richardson didn't just play a TV wife. She was the one holding it all together while her husband set things on fire. And most fans never knew this. She almost wasn't Jill Taylor at all. Another actress filmed the original pilot. Richardson stepped in at the last minute, and the whole show changed. She was 40 when it all started. 4 Emmy nominations and 2 Golden Globe nods followed. TV Guide later named Jill the 7th greatest TV mom of all time. After the series, she landed roles on Strong Medicine, The West Wing, and Grey's Anatomy. She also served 8 years on the SAG-AFTRA board, rising to president of its largest chapter. A voice for actors everywhere, not just a face on screen. Today at 75, time has only deepened her elegance. She's a grandmother now. Her kids call her Mimsy Mimsy. In 2025, she stepped back onto a set with Tim Allen for Shifting Gears. But when asked about a full reboot, she said she wouldn't want one. Some chapters end best when you're the one turning the page. The 3 Taylor boys, they took very different roads, and the youngest one went somewhere nobody could have predicted. He was only 7 when the show began. By the time the finale aired, he was 15, an entire childhood spent inside that house. An entire childhood inside that house. And then he was gone. Mark was the baby of the family, the one we watched grow up in real time. When his character went through a goth phase, it caught everyone off guard. But it told a generation of kids that searching for yourself isn't something to fear. After the 1999 finale, Smith left acting for good. No comeback, no reality TV. He vanished from public life for over a decade. Then came the fact nobody expected. He works at SpaceX now. a sea recovery technician pulling rocket boosters from the ocean. The kid from the sitcom catches spacecraft for a living. Today, at 42, he wears every year beautifully. In 2025, he resurfaced on a podcast for the first time in years. Long hair, full beard, unrecognizable. He wasn't the only Taylor boy who disappeared from Hollywood. But that story is still ahead. Brad Taylor was always in motion. Throwing a football, chasing a girl, getting into just enough trouble to make you laugh. Zachary Ty Bryan gave that role a natural, effortless energy. He was the big brother who made being a regular kid feel like plenty. He was 10 when the show began. After it ended, he appeared in the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift and moved into production work. Today, at 44, life has brought its challenges. He's faced them privately. His story is still being written. If any of these faces are bringing back something for you, I'm glad. We're only halfway through, and there's still so much of this story left. If this channel feels like a place you want to come back to, I'd love to have you here. Close your eyes for a second. You're in the Taylor's backyard. The fence is right there. Just above it, a pair of eyes and a calm voice. A thought you didn't know you needed. That was Wilson. That was Earl Hindman. For 202 episodes, he stood behind that fence. Never needed a full face to give a full performance. Wilson was the neighbor everyone wished lived next door. He never judged, never pushed, just listened, offered a thought, and let you find your own way. Hindman was 49 when the show began. He'd spent 16 years on Ryan's Hope and appeared in films like The Parallax View. A theater actor who found his defining role behind a piece of wood. He left us in 2003 at 61. In 2020, Tim Allen recreated the fence on Last Man Standing. Same framing, same feeling. And in the very last episode of Home Improvement, they finally showed Wilson's full face. After 8 years, we saw him. Saying goodbye never felt so personal. The face of this show hasn't appeared yet, and neither has the one story from those early years that nobody saw coming. There's a reason we haven't gotten to him yet. Some names deserve the wait. Tim Allen didn't just star in Home Improvement. He became the show, the grunt, the disasters, the moments at the fence when the jokes stopped and something real came through. He made fatherhood look messy, honest, and completely worth showing up for. He was 38 when it started. A stand-up comedian from the Detroit club circuit who became a household name overnight. What followed reads like a highlight reel. Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story, Scott Calvin in The Santa Claus, 9 seasons of Last Man Standing, 8 consecutive People's Choice Awards. Today, at 73, he's aging with incredible grace. Shifting Gears on ABC was just renewed for a 3rd season. He's finished recording Buzz Lightyear for Toy Story 5, arriving in theaters this June. One detail ties it all together. The Shifting Gears pilot was filmed on the same soundstage as Home Improvement. 30 years later, he walked back into the room where everything began. He never really left. He just kept building. Where did he go? That's the question fans have asked for over 20 years. Jonathan Taylor Thomas was the biggest teen heartthrob of the 90s. Lunchboxes, magazine covers, bedroom walls. And then at the peak of it all, he walked away. Randy was the sharp one, the kid who said what everyone else was thinking. He made being smart feel cool in a decade that didn't always reward it. Thomas was 10 when the show began. By 17, he'd left to chase something nobody expected: school. He enrolled at Harvard, spent a year abroad at the University of St. Andrews in Scotland, and later graduated from Columbia University in 2010. He directed episodes of Last Man Standing and joined the SAG-AFTRA board. No headlines, no noise, just a life shaped by choice. Today at 44, he radiates the same warmth he always did, just from further away. No social media, no interviews. He once said sitting in a library surrounded by books kept pretty cool. He meant it. He didn't disappear. He just chose where to be seen. But there's one more face from this show, one more story, and it might be the one that stays with you longest. She was 24, from a small Canadian town. A camera found her at a football game, and everything changed. She was 24 when she landed the role of Lisa, the original Tool Time girl in the first season. After appearing in the early episodes, she left to become a full-time star on Baywatch. And what followed was a life the world tried to define before she ever could. For years, she let them. And then, she stopped. In 2022, she stepped onto a Broadway stage as Roxy Hart in Chicago. She published a best-selling memoir. Her son produced a Netflix documentary about her life. She wrote a cookbook, Baked Sourdough. Then came The Last Showgirl, a film about a woman facing the end of a career she'd given everything to. It earned her a Golden Globe nomination. She walked the red carpet without a drop of makeup. No glam team, just her. "It is never too late to dream, to start again," she said. She meant every word. Today, at 58, she is more striking now than ever. Not for how she looks, for who she's become. The Naked Gun with Liam Neeson, new films with Taika Waititi, and Ellen Burstyn, a West End debut planned for 2027. She calls this the most exciting chapter of her life. The girl from the football stadium is still here. She just finally gets to write her own story. But we can't close this story without honoring the heart at its center. Earl Hindman gave us something rare, a voice that made the hardest days lighter, a presence that asked nothing and offered everything. He came from a small Arizona town, trained on the stage, and became the soul of a show millions called home. Earl Hindman left us in 2003 at 61. Every rerun is a small hello. He's still right there, still offering exactly what we need to hear. 8 seasons, 1 family, and a living room that somehow still belongs to all of us. Home Improvement wasn't just something we watched, it was something we lived alongside. The grunt is still echoing somewhere. The fence is still standing. And Tuesday night still means something to everyone who was there. So let me ask you this. When you think of Home Improvement, where were you? Who was beside you? I'd love to read that memory whenever you're ready to share it. There are more stories like this one, more faces, more Tuesday nights we used to know. Until next time, hold on to that feeling. It's yours to keep.